So I'm still in Eastbourne, and yeah, I did loads of walking today, and it's fun. But I can't help but just feel anxiety. I feel anxiety because um, I feel like something needs to happen this year, and if it's going to happen, it's going to happen when I go on that show. And there's no sign or evidence that I'm going to get on that show, and so then I'm wondering, like, is it even going to happen? Um, I don't know. I feel like dates are significant because, I've been saying Feast of Tabernacles would be the time because I feel like I've gone through some 10-year wait, and that can be like seen as judgment. But at the same time, it's also, I feel like the only people I've judged are the people who know about me, and that's not that many people. And then I'm thinking, how many people actually know? I have no clue. It could be it could be 100, it could be 100,000, it could be 144,000. I've got a feeling it's 144,000 because there's like that number, but that is supposed to be prophesized, and it's probably around that. But I don't know, and I just don't know who's involved. And I'm sure it would actually work out if I just went on the UK Big Brother in October. And okay, it's only going to be for UK, but it is on ITVX, which is sort of a online thing. But it can, just because it's online doesn't mean that it can't be all over the world. Um, there is a possibility though that a lot of like governments all around the world know. Like, I don't know, like if a lot of American producers know about me, and they might be like, oh, I don't want stage one, which would be where I just go in as a normal person. There might be a lot of American people who would be like, I want stage one to be tested in America or other countries. But I don't know how many people know, and I don't know how seriously people are going to take it. I mean, I don't feel like people have taken it very seriously, because if they were taking me seriously, why would they ignore me for 10 years? That's so, yeah. I mean, it could just be that I think I'm just worried that nothing's going to happen, and therefore I'm feeling anxiety because I don't know if anything is going to happen. If something doesn't happen, then I'm just like, if nothing happens, and like that song Now or Never that Anastasia did, it's just like, if nothing happens this year, then I just feel like it's never going to happen. Um, but I don't believe that's the truth. I know there must be people who want to help me, because I don't believe singers and songwriters are just doing what they've done for 10 years for no reason. They've done a lot of this with the knowledge that it is going to be exposed one day. Um, I know Diddy's got an album coming out on the 15th of September, but it doesn't say anything. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's not obvious anything's going to happen. You know. I guess I was listening to Christian videos, and they believe that the rapture is going to happen on the Feast of Trumpets, and then 10 days later, Christ is going to make an atonement. And if it's a case of me being raptured and then going on to Big Brother, and then on the wedding feast, or the tabernacle feast, um, entering into some sort of covenant. I don't even know, because I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to. We don't have to feel anything on biblical time. If Big Brother turns out to be on in middle of October or something, does it matter? I mean, you just maybe wait 10 years, and so what's an extra 2 weeks? I'm not taking these dates seriously. Um, but I just feel like if you've maybe wait 10 years, you've done it because you know a specific time when I'm allowed to be exposed to the public, and therefore, if it's not on a specific feast date, it would be like, oh, so why did you make me wait 10 years? I mean, why couldn't you just done this years ago? I don't know. But yeah, I am getting anxiety because it's like, well, what happens if nothing happens? I can be angry at you for making me wait 10 years, but I can be angrier at you if nothing happens. Um, and and then there is the thing. I would want as many people to see the stage one stage where I just stood talking as a normal person. But just because, yeah, that can get out. If it was to me going straight into like a single house and then joining with lots of other Big Brother houses, I don't know how that would work because part of Big Brother is like the communication between the different people, and it wouldn't be very fun if it's just me communicating through like a telecom or something. And I don't see that. That's not like real Big Brother or anything. That's not like, I don't know. But yeah, it's really annoying me because I have no idea how people feel, and I have no idea how people are going to react to my sort of death wish or whatever. A lot of people will probably say that, oh, I shouldn't be on that show because of that, and but I'm just like, well, if I'm not going to get on that show, how am I going to test the world? How am I going to say, hey, here, I'm Christ, who believes me? You know, I can't just go on the news for 5 minutes and then disappear afterwards because that's not going to be a test because no one's going to get to know me. You cannot get to know me by watching the news for a short interview. Oh, this person's Christ. And, you need to actually see that person in some sort of social environment and get to know her and then hear her story and then you can reject her. And then it's a proper rejection. But yeah, I know that there's a lot of people still calling God a he, which is fine because um, music isn't always the truth. Just because God's a he in music, in songs, that doesn't mean there's any truth to it. And I think a lot of people know that, but a lot of people who don't know that. But yeah, I want people to go mad over everything. But yeah, I'm just worried. That's it. I'm just worried um, that nothing's going to happen, and I don't know. I mean, I love how Americans usually do things, which is over the top and exaggerated. Um, but I don't know if that's. I don't know if anyone cares enough. That's how I feel. I feel like no one cares enough. So um, I don't know what to expect.